The following presentation is rated F.E. It contains flat Earth information. Global guidance is not recommended for this presentation.
Aussie legend, no fanfare.
Hey, where's Wally? Remember when you had that barbecue and you said you had snags and sausages and I couldn't tell the difference? Well, here's a tip for you to make it easier for you and me. Just call them bangers. That way, when you make a hit piece video on me and you have to call in Mr. Potato Head for help, I can make a response video saying, "Welcome to another episode of Bangers and Mash."
Bangers and mash, bangers and mash, them chimps are in there, ain't no doubt.
Here we are again at number 3 Tree Street. What's that? You can't see much of it,
G'day guys, if you saw my last video of the SpaceX Falcon heavy rocket launch from the west side of Florida that WhersWa11y took, I ended up having to set that to private. I will put that back up as unlisted and I'll have a link to it. It's no point in putting it back up as public because, it has got a mistake on it. There was a delay. I was asking, was there a delay? I wrote it in the comment on the thread I started on that video. And I was collaborating outside of YouTube with a couple of others, and we sort of come to the conclusion there's no delay. We're talking about, speaking on WhatsApp, over in other countries and things like that. And I've also watched live streams. Like, if there's a 30-second delay on a live stream, how are people going to even talk to each other? And like, I've watched them myself and I've written something in the chat, and then the person replies way less than 30 seconds, so I'm wondering why there's even a 30-second delay on that thing for a start. So anyway, I went ahead with the video and that was a bit of a mistake, but WhersWa11y's gone and done a hit piece on me and claimed that I've proven curvature because of this delay, because the rocket was already in flight about 30 seconds before it came across the tree line on WhersWa11y's video. So therefore there's curvature according to them because of that 30-second delay before we seen it. Now, WhersWa11y was running the live and filming the rocket, and when they said, like, blast off, like, bang, there's the rocket, and I'm thinking if there's no delay, it's like, what? It's got to be flat. Anyway, we are going to show that it is indeed flat through further analysis and with WhersWa11y's concrete data on his curvature. There's no way it could be curved, because he's going to have to see that rocket like a long time after that it actually showed. With what we're going to show and with what Wally said, it's flat, no globe. Done deal. Nothing like making a positive out of a negative. So let's just have another quick squiz at WhersWa11y's launch before we get going with the rest of the video. So hopefully from watching that, you can all see why, if you didn't realise there's a 30-second delay, how you could think, like, wow, there's the rocket, like straight after zero blast off. So me and Wide thought, well, the tree line's probably higher than your line of sight, which means your camera, like between the camera to the top of the tree line, is angled up. That's going to account for a lot over a long distance. So we started throwing back and forth, on ways how we can measure it. We're not millionaires, so we've done the best we can, and I think it's pretty good. And like really 0.5 degrees plus of a line of sight from where Wide Awake is filming to that tree line is quite significant over 115 miles. And that's something I'm going to address too, because WhersWa11y has put in 110 miles because he didn't do his research. He probably didn't have enough data. I'll give him that, Just like me, I didn't have all the proper data at first, but, we've gone and got into it a little bit more, and we're going to prove that in this video. Man, sometimes it's hard to know which segment to put up next. So what we'll do is I'm going to put up Wide Awake's footage. He went back to the site. I'll put his footage up of his measurements. He used the level to have a look at the tree line, and then we're going to have a look at some data later on. We haven't got like exact data, but hey, WhersWa11y's is makeshift anyway. 110? 110 when it's 115? 115's more curvature, Wally. Right? So without any further ado, let's get back to the site with Wide Awake and the level on the tripod and the camera sighting the level for the tree line.
Very small degree. Right there. Okay. There you can see the top or the end of my level. And as I bring it down again at level. There you go.
No. Go down a tad more. Still a bit above the level. There we go. Oh, now he's dropping a little bit more. He's just dropped a little. Oh, look at that. He's lower. He's lower than the top of the level here. You watch. Watch here. Turn that. Okay, this freeze frame absolutely proves that the camera is below the top of the level. And you'll see that as I draw a red line across the back of the level and a yellow line along the length of the level. And they're on an angle. So that proves that the camera is lower than the top of the level. And the tree line is still above the top of the level as well. Wide's gone even further down with the camera here, and the tree line is still above the back of the level.
It's about a half a degree, folks. Look at that. There's the tree it came out from behind right there. That one right there. Now look. Look at that. Okay. Got one more time to show that light. Lower. Eat my grits. Eat my grits, boys. Eat my grits. But as best as I can do, show where I'm at and everything. I set up in the same place that I had my tripod set up. Boom. Right in the kisser.
Okay, here's Florida. This is where Wide Awake filmed the launch of SpaceX Falcon Heavy. There's the launch pad over the other side, and we've drawn a ruler line between them. All right, let's go and check to see that that is on the launch pad.
way to Bermuda! Where did he go?
To Bermuda, I suppose.
Where's that?
Oh, an island way off somewhere that hasn't been discovered yet.
There it is. Right now over to Wide Awake's observation point. Okay, we'll zoom in a little bit more there. Now you can look down here at the feet as I hover over his area where he observed from, and then you can see the feet. Right, so it was there sort of behind that tree. And if you look down there now, you'll see 90 feet is his observation height. What to do next? We'll go and have a look at the terrain view quickly. So that's the terrain view. You can see the red arrow along the line on the map. Move as I move across the terrain view. The problem here is when I go right up the end, Google Earth says 63 feet. But we just showed that it was actually 90 feet. So it's not really any good using that. I was thinking about actually shortening, putting another line down, shortening the distance to see if I could get a more accurate thing. But we've done something else. So, you know, we're just having a quick look at things here. Right. Now, I also want to go and properties. The measurement of that line is 115 miles, according to Google Earth. So we'll go back to Wide Awake's view and spot, because we also want to verify here that that was where he shot from. So we'll go on Street View and have a look there. Okay. So it was up there. Of course, we can't get up there because of the you can't get off the road on Street View. Street View. Yeah. Hey, bro, you're on the wrong side of the road. Had to be a shrub in the way, didn't there? Anyway, there's those sheds that he shoots across the top of. That's the best I can do on Street View. Without having practice runs. All right, get out of Street View. Oh, there we go, look at that. So you took it from about here. So he's shooting across the roof here somewhere. All right, on the Earth curve calculator now, let's try and see what the curvature should be. Now, Wally on his hit piece video, he went 80 high, 110 miles. So that got him 6541.1833 feet of hidden height. Okay, so we're going, what did we say, 90 on Google Earth just then, but we'll go 96. We'll give it an extra 6 feet, for our tripod height. And the distance was 115 miles. Calculate. So we got 73.8535 feet of target hidden height. All right, guys, this video is getting a bit long, so I'm going to try and get on with it. For the tree line and the line of sight, so this is Wide Awake's position, say, his observer spot, and here's where the rocket launched. Right, so that's the line that is angled up with his camera to go above that tree line. So if the tree line's here, the angle's still going, so you don't see the rocket until it's up to about here. So we want to find out the height of here from launch to where it comes visible over the tree line. 1 degree is pretty small, so let's take a random guess and go 0.6191 degrees. Let's just say it's 0.6191 degrees going across the top of that tree line. And Wide Awake's 115 miles away from where the rocket launched. 115. Oh, look at that. 12427 miles from here to here. So it's 1.2427 miles from launch to view. Now, WhersWa11y had that in kilometres, 2.0 kilometres, and he showed it on the SpaceX launch data on the screen. So if we go here into miles and convert that to kilometres, let's see what we get. Look at that, will you? 1.99999993179. That's like about 2.0 kilometres, I think there, well, isn't it? What we have? 0.6191 degrees, 115 miles, 1.2427 from here to here. Hey, WhersWa11y, aka bangers. If you want to dispute this, you just go for it. But if your Earth was a cue ball with no terrain, no trees, yeah, okay, your curvature calculations match. But there is terrain and there is trees. And if you're lower than them things, which are, by the way, are like they're a physical horizon, if you will. Okay, they're not on the horizontal with your line of sight, but you have to lift your line of sight up to get across them, which means in the distance, those things are like the rocket is going to have to go up a big distance before you can even see it. At least with the tree line, we have a physical horizon. Again, if you will, you get to show it on your ball. You haven't displayed it yet. The black swan smashed yous. Your globe's been debunked 6 ways from Sunday, and now I've debunked you. It's been debunked 7 ways from Sunday.
8 days a week.
So, well, aka bangers, how come you always have to bring in MASH all the time? Seems like MASH, aka Mr. Potato Head, is a glutton for punishment. I mean, if you need a dynamic duo and you're going to call him in for a double barrel, I mean, you want something better than Mr. Potato Head because he ain't worthy of ammunition for a spud gun. What a flop. Anyway, to conclude this video, I am just like super wondering what the opposition boardroom might be saying. Thanks for watching, guys.
I fail hard at seeing the obvious yet again.
Yes, Wally, once again, totally forgetting to do research, and you should learn to trust senses better.
Wolfie.
Trust your senses. Trust your senses. Trust your senses.
I fail hard at seeing the obvious yet again.
Yes, Wally, once again, totally forgetting to do research, and you should learn to trust senses better.
Wolfie.
Oh, one last thing. Looks like our bangers has put you in the firing line. Just let me know when you need to be knocked off your perch, Polly.
Trust your senses.